Okay, so gawa ulit tayo ng journal entries. She purchased 700 pesos worth of office supplies in cash. So, nadagdagan yung asset, specifically office supplies. So, debit office supplies worth 700 pesos daw. Ang ginamit po pambayad, cash. So, nabawasan yung cash natin. So, cash is an asset. Nabawasan yung asset, credit mo. So, worth 700 pesos. So, ganyan, no? Yung asset nag-increase at the same time, nabawasan. August 3. She purchased van for 1.5 million cash. So, ilagay natin siya sa vehicle. So, nadagdagan yung asset, specifically van. So, dinedebit natin niya. So, 1.5 million. Ang pinambayad, cash. Nabawasan yung asset natin, specifically cash. I-credit mo. 1.5 million. August 4. She made an additional investment of 25,000 cash. So, nadagdagan yung cash ni business. So, kapag cash is an asset, nadagdagan yung cash, i-debit mo. Investment, nag-invest si owner, nadagdagan investment niya. So, i-credit mo. So, let's say Joy. So, kapag nag-invest, capital, ilagay natin. Worth 27,000 cash. August 6. She acquired equipment on account, 245,000. So, nag-acquire daw ng equipment. So, equipment is an asset. So, kapag nag-increase yung asset, dinedebit. Halaga ng equipment is 245,000. On account, ibig sabihin, utang. Yung pinagbili ng equipment. So, accounts payable, 245,000. So, pwede din pong notes payable. So, depende sa napagkasunduan ni owner. Saka dun sa pinagbilhan niya ng equipment. August 8. Made partial payment on equipment acquired on January 6. So, yung 245,000, 120,000 daw dyan. Partial payment yung binayaran mo. So, nabawasan ka ng cash. Worth 120,000. Tapos, nabawasan din yung utang mo ng accounts payable, debit, nabawasan utang mo ng 120,000. So, kapag nabawasan yung utang mo, dinedebit natin, di ba? Kapag nabawasan si liability, dinedebit. Number 9. Sorry, number 10 pala. So, August 10. Receive cash for services rendered 50,000. So, naka-receive ka ng cash. So, nag-increase asset mo, i-debit mo. 50,000. Services rendered. Render, naibigay mo yung service. So, kumita ka na, may earned income. So, meron tayong service. Revenue. 50,000, di ba? Pag nag-increase, nadagdagan revenue or income, i-credit mo. Okay, no August and then purchase furniture on credit. It's furniture and fixtures. So, nalagdagan yung asset mo na furniture. 1,000. On credit, ibig sabihin, utang. So, nag-increase yung utang mo. So, kapag nag-increase yung utang mo or accounts payable, kine-credit natin. So, credit, 1K. August 12. Withdrew 5,000 for her personal use. So, kapag nagkaroon ng withdrawals, diba, kinikredit, dinedebit. Nag-increase na dagdagan withdrawals, i-debit natin. So, Joy, let's say si Joy yung owner, drawings, worth 5,000. So, nag-withdraw ng 5,000. So, si business, nabawasan ng cash. So, kapag nag-decrease yung cash or yung asset, kinikredit natin. August 14. Billed customer A for services performed 20,000. Services performed, ibig sabihin naibigay mo na yung service. So, kinita mo na yan kasi naibigay mo na. So, credit, service, revenue worth 20,000. Hindi mo pa natanggap yung bayad. So, binil mo pa lang si customer A. Ibig sabihin, meron kang accounts receivable worth 20,000. Meron kang claim kay customer na accounts receivable. So, debit, accounts receivable. August 18. August 18, naka-receive daw ng advance payment from customer Joy worth 20,000. So, nakatanggap ka ng cash na 20,000. So, debit mo yung cash, 20,000. Advance payment. Ibig sabihin, di mo pa naibibigay yung isang service or product. So, meron ka pang utang. Ano yung utang mo? Yung serbisyo. So, meron kang unearned revenue worth 20,000. Obtain a loan from bank. So, nung 18 din, nag-obtain doon ng loan kay bank. So, nakatanggap ka ng cash. Nag-increase cash mo worth 50,000. Loan, so probably notes payable yan. Notes payable, so may utang ka, nag-increase utang mo ng worth 50,000. August 30. Noong August 30, naka-receive ka daw electric bill to be paid for the next month, 50,000. Naka-receive ka ng electric bill, so ibig sabihin, meron ka ng expense. So, electric bill, nilalagay din yan sa utilities expense. So, nadagdaga, nag-increase yung expense mo, i-debit mo. Paano daw? 50,000. Hindi mo pa pinayaran, so hindi mababawasan cash mo. Babayaran mo daw next month. So, meron kang utang. Accounts payable. So, meron kang utang na 50,000. So, nung 30 din, nagbayad ka daw ng telephone bill for the month, 1,699. So, yung ibang business, nilalagay sa utilities expense yan. Yung telephone bill. So, utilities expense, debit, 1,699. Then, binayaran mo daw. So, nabawasan yung cash mo. So, credit mo yung cash, 1,699. So, mag-try ulit tayo. Maria deposited 1 million into a business bank account. So, si business nagkaroon ng cash. So, ulit, si cash is an asset, nadagdagan, i-debit mo 1 million. Deposited, ibig sabihin, investment yan ni owner, ni Maria. So, nag-increase investment, i-credit mo. So, Maria Capital 1 million. So, letter B, nag-acquire daw ng professional equipment worth 120,000 on credit. So, utang kay Ademog Company. So, nadagdagan tayo na. So, ilagay na lang natin professional equipment. So, basta sa equipment siya. So, depende naman sa mga business kung anong klaseng asset yan. So, ilagay na lang natin professional equipment. Or kaya office equipment. So, debit, asset yan, kaya naka-debit, nag-increase yung asset mo. Yung 120,000 na pinambili mo equipment, utang daw. So, lagay natin accounts payable worth 120,000. Accounts payable credit dahil nag-increase, nadagdagan, utang. So, i-credit mo. So, letter C, bought office equipment worth 15,000 on credit from Mary Company. Bumili ka, office equipment. So, nadagdagan yung asset ni company. Anong asset yon? Office equipment worth 15,000. On credit, yung pinambili mo, utang daw kay Mary Company. So, nag-increase yung utang mo. Or lagay na lang natin accounts payable. 15,000. Okay, nag-increase liability, credit mo. Letter D, delivered professional service and received 30,000 in cash. So, naka-receive ka daw ng 30,000 cash. So, nag-increase yung cash mo. Nag-increase asset mo ng worth 30,000. Na-deliver, naibigay mo na yung professional service. So, kumita ka na. Earn mo na yan. So, credit, service, revenue, 30,000. Letter E, provided professional service and earned 28,000 on credit. So, nakapag-provide ka na ng service. So, naibigay mo yung service. So, kumita ka na. Meron ka ng service revenue, credit service revenue worth 28,000. Ayan, revenue, nag-increase. I-credit mo. Earned 28,000, hindi mo pa natanggap. On credit, ibig sabihin, marireceive mo pa lang kay customer. Meron kang accounts receivable worth 28,000. Letter F, purchase supplies worth 55, promissory note from Joy Company. Bumili daw ng supplies. So, ilagay na lang natin sa office supplies. Nag-increase yung asset mo, specifically office supplies worth 55,000. So, inutang mo yung pambili ng supplies, promissory note daw. So, notes payable. So, notes payable, 55,000. Letter G, made a partial payment of 50,000 to Ademug Company for outstanding account. So, may utang tayo kay Ademug Company. So, binayaran muna natin. Ano ba yung utang natin kay Ademug? Ito. Ito si Ademug. So, sa 120 na utang natin, nagbayad daw tayo 50,000. So, nabawasan yung utang natin. So, kapag nababawasan yung utang natin, dinedebit natin, di ba? Ayan. Kapag nabawasan yung utang, nag-increase or nabawasan, nag-decrease or nabawasan, i-debit mo. So, debit accounts payable, 50,000. So, syempre, nagbayad ka. So, nabawasan yung cash mo. Credit cash, 50,000. Maria withdrew 10,000 in cash for personal use. So, si Maria daw, nagkaroon ng withdrawal, or tinatawag din nating drawings. So, debit drawings, 10,000. Nag-increase or nadagdagan yung drawings mo, i-debit mo. Nabawasan yung cash. Cash is an asset. Pag bumababa, nag-decrease si asset, i-credit mo naman. So, credit cash. Letter I, paid 60,000 in salaries to assistants. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong expense dyan. So, ano yung expense? Salaries, expense. Nadagdagan or nag-increase expense, i-debit mo. 60,000. Binayaran mo, so ibig sabihin, nabawasan yung cash mo. So, i-credit mo yung cash, 60,000. So, letter J, paid 30,000 for monthly rent. So, nagbayad ka daw, so nabawasan ka ng cash worth 30,000. Pinambayad ng renta, so expense yan, rent expense. Rent expense worth 30,000. So, ganun lang. Madali lang naman, di ba?